I don't know what the mainstream media is telling you guys about Bernie Sanders not having a clear path to pay for the things he wants to pay for. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Right now, the top tax rate on the wealthiest Americans is 15%. From 1946 to 1963, it was 91%. One proposal is to raise that tax rate from the current 15% to 70 or 75%. Another proposal is that there are about 50 corporations right now that don't pay any taxes, the wealthiest corporations. The proposal there is to tax big businesses because right now they pay 0. And another one is to tax Wall Street trades. Every time there's a trade on Wall Street, it costs about $100, and so there would be like a 1 or 2% tax on that trade, and that would be earmarked for education, health, and infrastructure, whatever, mostly probably education is what's been talked about, and health care. That's how a lot of countries do it that are industrial. Places like Western Europe, Finland, Norway, and stuff like that, Scandinavia, it's because they do shit like that. So anyway, the rich people own the mass media. You're all on like Facebook and social media like Twitter and Instagram, and you're there like bitching about how Bernie Sanders doesn't have a clear path to victory. Well, once he's elected, I just told you what he was going to do. Maybe follow some Bernie pages and some people that follow Bernie Sanders. You're not going to be laughed at when you join us. We're going to welcome you when you join us. It just, you need to join us. Right now, you come off as kind of stupid. So I just told you what Bernie was going to do. Elizabeth Warren basically wants to do the same thing, but Bernie's ideas are more clear. Besides, she's like in 4th or 5th place. Let's say you're poor. Let's say you have an EBT card. There's 40 million of you. Don't you think people with more money than you, including the homeless, have been getting away with shit for too long? I mean, you go to the bar, right, and you see dudes walking around out there with like 4 or 5 girlfriends because they got money, and then you see these hypocrites with cars and they got a chick. I'm not saying you can't be for Bernie when you got a car, but like 50% of the pollution in Spokane comes from cars, and a lot of people live within walking distance. Olympia, Washington just made all transit service free. If Spokane did that, if they got rid of the fucking Republican mayor, Nadine Woodward, and stopped voting Republican. It's not that most people vote Republican in Spokane. It's that most people don't vote because the Democrats don't have a clear choice because they're corporate, and the Republicans don't have a free choice because they're corporate. Bernie Sanders is running as a Democrat, but he doesn't really have the positions that most Democrats have, other than maybe universal health care, something that is a rallying cry, and also he wants tuition for colleges to be free, which is like that in Germany and Norway and a lot of countries. I think Thailand might even have free college. It's kind of a modern idea that time has come. Tax the billionaires. It's really simple. Tax the major corporations. That's what his plan is. It's not like it would affect you. You're not a billionaire. Your taxes might go up as middle class, but you wouldn't have to pay for health insurance, which would be kind of like a $6,000 a year cut to what you're actually paying right now. So I don't understand the qualm. poor people take like 10 times less, I'm sorry, 100 times less than what the rich people take in corporate subsidies. Corporate subsidies just go in the bank, and poor people spend it in order to survive. Like people on welfare and shit. People on corporate welfare just put it in the bank. They don't spend it. See the problem? Super Tuesday is March 3rd. 3 days from now. It's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's going to be a day of reckoning. That's when probably 14 of the 16 areas, including Democrats abroad, are going to go to Bernie Sanders. So, Super Tuesday is Judgment Day.